Welcome to my treehouse. My name's Amethyst Willow, and this is a general reading for Group B. So, for Group B, your little token for this group is the gnome, the keepers of the secrets of the earth, let us say. Okay? And we get a few oracle cards like usual. I like to get them out first, ask spirit, whatever. So the first card that you got was generosity and the maple spirit. And that rings true because maple is all about love. It is a tree of so much nurturing and caring. It even feeds us with its sap, maple syrup. It's so sweet and so beautiful. And the leaves, and any season. To watch a maple is breathtaking, right? It comes alive, it gives us color, it's just a different perspective, right? It's almost as if when one season finishes, another season starts, and then the fall and the leaves are just beautiful. And even in early spring, some Japanese maples, those, oh my goodness. I planted one a couple of years ago. It's still a small thing, but I've got a few in the neighborhood and one right outside my window, although that's a totally different maple. But there's over 340 species of maples. I never knew that, but anyway, just a little whatever. Anyway, tidbit. Your first thing is maple, which is to nurture, to give, and it says right there, generosity, right? So that is your first oracle that came out for this particular group B. And the second one that came was the water spirit, manifesting dreams. So I thought that was beautiful because generosity, the right mindset of giving and loving and receiving and just being como se llama, positive, right? And nurturing and knowing that spirit is with you and connecting. And look at that, manifesting, because whatever you give out comes back to you tenfold. So imagine that, all that love. And giving is in many things. You can give in this could be for some of you volunteering, helping out with children or I don't know, animals, or I don't know, a library, a reading program, whether it's online or whatever, right? Connecting, sharing of your time, or and generosity, your heart, your patience, your wisdom, whatever it be, however big or small, but just of your time and your love, done with love. This is, because it is the maple tree, it is the tree of love, of yes, giving, of nurturing. So anyway, generosity. And when you're in that spirit of generous, that rainbow spirit of love, look at that. See all the little, just the energy, the chi, that beautiful, loving heart. The universe gives it back to you tenfold. It's like a pebble, and you throw it in the pond, and it creates waves and echoes and waves that we don't even see, and then it comes back to us because it answers our call. And manifesting dreams. So those are the two oracle cards that the universe said at this point in time, this particular group B should be aware of. Okay? Your first card in the tarot for the was the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a time of plenty, of generations, of cycles coming together. Could be family, could be, and family can be blood or a combination thereof, friends or family. It could be, as big or as little. But yes, you see the cycles from birth, the little baby, the child, right there, holding the dog, and the grandparent, and the parent and the children, and stability. It's a card of stability. So you're going into this place, or you're beginning to create, you're beginning to manifest, you're manifesting dreams, right? because of your generosity, your kindness, your heart, this almost like a full cycle, this stability, this dreams that many of you in this group wanted. The challenge, though, is to continue to be generous. And again, generosity isn't just about money or time. It could be about attitude. And sometimes it takes great generosity and wisdom to sort of step back and allow someone to have their point, especially since the situation seems to be surrounded by family. So different temperaments and cycles and situations and things that each cycle, each generation saw or witnessed or went through that's different, and yet in a way it's how can you find peace, right? How can you work together, generosity, and filling in each other's gaps? How can you mend the broken fences, or at least try and work? And again, this could be symbolic of a family, a corporation, a nation, a world, right? Well, we're not going to go that far because it's not like we're in the, Star Trek. We don't all get along, so not yet. But that is the challenge, right? The challenge is to try. The challenge is to open your hearts and mind. And that doesn't mean rush in, because this Six of Pentacles is also a sign of knowing that giving and receiving, knowing where it's going, how it's being used, not being squandered, yourself and others, your time. Put your resources where it is most needed. And with all things at the treehouse, we are guided by that which is the divine, by our love, by possibilities, manifesting dreams, generosity of the heart. Your foundation is the Six of Cups. Interesting, 6 and 6. The challenge and the heart of the matter, right? And the heart of the matter, the spirit, the foundation, the subconscious, was what lies within you that you may not even acknowledge because you're so busy or whatever, right? You don't notice, but it's from, look at this, cherished places of the heart, whether it's dreams or memories, or a dream that you read in a book that this is what you wanted to, believe in, some philosophy or whatever it is, right? Some, as Joseph Campbell would say, some quest, or Jung would say individuation. But anyway, your foundation of, let's call it your child self, your inner child, and making peace with the yin and the yang of itself. Alternatively, and in addition to this, it could be that you are having gatherings, getting together, you long for those moments in the past where you had stability, or a sense of stability and family and gifts and joy and sharing, you longed for that. You dreamed for that. So anyway, it could be many things, because it's the cups, it's something near and dear to the heart, right? And because they are young too, it's about innocence, perhaps the inner child again, and its wishes. It's gifting us as we continue to mature, to make peace with ourselves, to grow, to learn, to acknowledge the deeper parts of us and the parts that are. What is it that they say with the faith, with that innocence of a child, the faith of a child, the wonder of it? Don't forget, this is the foundation, because in a way, some may feel that they have lost that, or it hasn't been present in their lives for a while, so there is a desire for that. And that's what led to this situation. This could be travel, it's some sort of meeting, and because of this, I think that there are people from your past. And again, the challenge is be charitable, right? Generous. with your heart, with your mind, with respect and boundaries. The situation that you're leaving is, this is your past energy, was the Five of Pentacles. And it was a time of loss or feeling lost, if not actual loss, and desperation. And desperation from whether it's from the mind or the heart or the surroundings, financial situations, whatever. But it was a bleak time. It was a time that, and you're leaving that, thank goodness, you're leaving that time. It was a time. It could have been depression, you know, just because we've been through such transitions. So many of us have seen so many things. We've lived through it, or you know, have those who are near and dear to us that have lived through much as well, right? We've seen a lot, you know. We've yes. So if it doesn't touch you directly, you know, that loss, great personal loss, it could touch you because of what you see around you and the losses that others have had, and that could depress you. That could make you sad because it's the last thing you want in the world for all of us. So I think that, you know, many in this group might have had moments where they were just overwhelmed with sadness at the way so much has unfolded in the past, right? For many of you. Anyway, thank goodness we're leaving that energy. Your crowning card is what the universe wants you to remember at all times. At all times, you are the star. You are a star. You are a star, this incredible piece of the infinite, right? And don't forget what you are and your purpose and reason for here, to believe in yourself. The star is a card of hope, of dreams, of think of the possibilities of what you could accomplish that is good, that is sacred, that is wonderful for yourself and others. Remember, you got generosity here, and you got generosity as your challenge, right? So generosity, opening the mind, opening the heart, seeing with your, she's got one foot in the water, the subconscious, the divine, the water, the connection, the bridge between the infinite, its heart, and our own, that divine connection. So she reaches in and she drinks from that water, and she pours that water to others. She helps others. So don't forget who you are, because no matter how small you feel you are, look at a gnome. Gnomes represent the treasures. They are the keepers of the treasures of the earth. They are the keepers of the secrets of the earth for their treasures, whether it be apophyllite or some other tangerine crystal or some other mineral. It doesn't matter. What do you think they make chips out of? Computer chips. What are the fractals, the energy, the record keepers? Yes. Of wealth as well. Of wealth, prosperity, of all good things. Your future energies that you have to be careful are the Five of Wands. And here it's interesting, because here you have leaving a five energy, Five of Pentacles, and going into your future energy of the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands can be that you have to stand your ground, right, about certain things, that you will be in a situation, you will be in situations perhaps. It could be family, loved ones, it could be work, it could be, I don't know, but you'll be in situations, it could be with yourself, right, sparring with yourself, you know, your mind on what to do. But I feel this is more energies that you're going into where there will be people in your life, in your surroundings, going into the future, and they will have many different opinions and many different ways that they feel it is right, the way to proceed, the way to, and so there will be conflict. You know, what is it that they say too? It's the ego gets in the way. Too many chiefs. Everybody thinks their opinion is the right one, the true one. So be careful of that. Be generous in that, don't give in to that. You know, you are not invited to every, como se llama, argument that you do not have to participate in every argument you are invited to. That's number one. Number two, always remember. Try to remember. It's so hard to remember sometimes. But I'm telling you, it is well worth to remember that when emotions are high, intelligence is low. That is the future energy you're going into. Conflicts for many of you. Could be, like I said, there seems to be like there's going to be a gathering. That's the situation. Be charitable. Breathe. Do not engage. You know, you want to manifest your dreams, then keep your energy high. Be generous with your time. You know, if things get too hot, heated, volunteer to walk their dog, whatever, you know, whatever. Take a break. It's okay. 10, 15 minutes, 20, a walk. Just go outside. I need a cup of tea. Just, you need to breathe, jet lag, whatever. Make up some, just do not engage. Because remember, you are the star. You are the star. And you want to work with the universe to manifest your highest dreams. Okay, card of the self you're going into is the Seven of Cups. So many choices here for many of you. You are coming into a period of life where you will have many, many choices, many opportunities, many wonderful things, but focus on what you want to create, the life that you want. Search your heart. Be generous with yourself as well by taking the time to figure out what you really want. Perhaps journal, writing it in a book, a poem, reading, whatever, taking time out for you so that you may choose wisely, you know. And even if there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish, always remember that there are cycles. And it's very hard when you're trying to accomplish everything. When you're distracted by 1,000 different interruptions or dreams, right? You don't get as much done as if you focus on 2 or 3, and sometimes just one, depending on the importance and complexity of that dream. Your card of, and that was the card of self. Your card of, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Oh, your environment. The card of your environment is the Queen of Wands. Okay, and don't, you know, I know it says a queen. It's just the energy. It is not the, it's not gender specific. It is the energy. The Queen of Wands is actually the magical spirit of nature. She is at one with it, with her. She faces the water. She looks to the east, but she also, her throne is surrounded by water, and she uses her intuition as well as her will. And the wands are the will. The wands are the fire, the will, the spark, that infinite desire, right? To create, to dance, to drum, to love your children, you know, bake them a cake or cookies or dance in the living room, whatever the hell, you know, work in your garden, whatever brings you this excitement, this spark that is just beautiful. She's a queen, so she nurtures. She, he, it. It's not gender specific. It is the desire to, you can't help but nurture. You know, she is so in control of her senses. She's so kind and wise. She nurtures. She is perhaps your highest self, your true soul. And notice her sunflowers. In many cultures, my own included, they are a sign of prosperity. a sign of miracles and a sign of brightness and nurturing, because the sunflowers are food for humans as well as animals as well as the earth, right? She has her cat for her psychic powers, her connection to the subliminal, her connection to the subconscious, to the divine, part of the divine that cannot be explained, right? Your hopes and fears is strength. And judging, and I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to make a joke. But I'm just saying I am not surprised, because, look, you're going to be in a place, you're coming out of seeing a lot of shit. You're going into some kind of gathering. Probably family and friends, something from childhood or dreams or whatever. And you're going into an area, a time of conflict, of and it doesn't mean that the conflict is huge. That depends on you. Remember, you're the star. That depends on how well you meet your challenge, to be generous, to step back, to ponder, to not have to have the last word. And that will take gentle strength, and that's why you've gotten 8, strength. And if you'll notice, she, he, it's the energy of eternity and prosperity, gently taming the wild beast within. Think of it that way. She's taming the lion. And the lion is not afraid of her, he, it, she, whatever. It's the energy. The lion is not afraid of it. The lion recognizes that it means it no harm, but that through will and strength and love divine, it can, that energy radiates, and it can persuade just by the frequency of its vibration, right? Its intent and what it wants to manifest. Your outcome are the 3 of Cups. So celebration, time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, time, get-togethers with others, if you can tame the beast within, right? The one that wants to dominate, the ego, as Jung would say. And gently persuade. And if you can't persuade, it's not a big deal. You don't have to. Just realize that everyone has their own point of view, and you are not invited. And you do not have to accept every argument or partake of every argument you're invited to. All right. Your other outcome between the celebration is the world. Da, da, da. You have the world. You have a new beginning, a new cycle starting, fresh, the world, all these possibilities in alignment, every energy. You have the sword, air, with his wisdom and ¿cómo se llama? Clarity, or the eagle, air. You have the angel. Probably Gabriel. Yes, the angels of the water. Gabriel, I love Gabriel. He's the keeper of, at least my heart. I've always felt that he was the keeper of our hearts, but he's always been the keeper of mine. So Gabriel for the heart or water. We have the bull for earth. At quarter, the north, the earth, prosperity. And you have fire, the lion, the will, the initiative to the south. So every corner is covered. You have the world. And nature is with you to create something blessed and beautiful. All right, so a few cards, and then I'll leave you alone. Wow. Okay, so you got apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So that may happen for some of you. Whatever happened in the past, I don't know, but forever, whoever this applies to, you can expect the apology you want to hear. And that could be the apology to yourself, Because if you look at this Jungian way or psychologically, you could see it as a self thing, towards individuating and the celebration of, yes, I'm there and my world is open. Or if you're surrounded with others, in the past, since things were in the past, right? This card of your foundation is the past, the Six of Cups. And the situation is this. So anyway, the family. So you may, some of you, may get a apology that you want. And then you got denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So detach. Whether or not you get that apology, detach. Be generous with yourself. And do not allow yourself to get roped into an old situation of friends or colleagues or family or whatever, of conflict and petty squabbles and points of view. Just detached so that you can see the truth. Be generous with yourself, with your heart. Remember, you are the star, highest thoughts, highest mind. Wow. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. You just might need that. Like I said, you might need to take a walk, excuse yourself. You know, just say, I need to, go to the girls' room or the boys' room or whatever. Or, let me take a turn holding the baby. Let me take, go put the baby down, or let me go check in on the baby, or whatever it is. Go have a cup of tea or a smoke outside, or whatever floats your boat. Just get chill and get away. Remember, when emotions are high, intelligence is low, and you don't want to get caught up in any of that shit. Just be true to self, be strong. Gentle persuasion also means controlling your own ego. Be gentle, be firm. And remember, the unusual is rarely understood, but that makes it no less wondrous. So for those of you in this group, if you're a bit weird, if you're a bit strange, if they think you're crazy with your manifesting and your generosity and whatever, it doesn't matter. Just keep on doing your thing. And it harm none. Do what you will. With respect, with boundaries, yeah? Don't get caught up in that thing. And your last one was, embrace your shadow. It is your truest companion. Yes, embrace it. Know you are the star. Know you have the lion. And because you know that your inner strength, because you know how you can be, how big your roar can be generous. Keep your boundaries. Step back. And know that you cannot be bullied, nor will you be bullied, but you have the choice to walk away. So anyway, that's what I got for you all for today. I'm going to do this one. My honey just got me this, the Universal Folk Oracle, and I thought it was beautiful. Look at the kitty! Oh my God! And look, and we have a parrot too, and a kitty. I don't see the doggy here yet, but anyway, it's a really cool oracle. And whatever we get, I'll read it to you, okay? This is really amazing. I just fell in love with it. I really did. I can't help it. I guess it's a girly girl thing. I shouldn't say that. It sounds so pathetic and stupid and whatever. But I don't know. It's a this. There's a part of me that is this inner child that just, I don't know, is different. I love pretty things. I love the trees and the birds and the flowers, and I'm an artist too, so maybe that's why. I love textures and colors and every different shade, and it's just so beautiful. Anyway, you want to come out? Okay, you keep wanting to come out. Uncover. Dowsing, pendulum, answers, integrity. We're going to read it, all right? Wow. Okay. Let's put these over here. Wait. I'm going to drop them because my dog is right here. I don't know if you've heard him come up before. And believe me, he will eat them. He's just like that. So for those of you that want to see it, it's card 39, Uncover. Dowsing, pendulum, answers, integrity. Oh, wow. Look at the artwork. Isn't it beautiful? Trying not to let my hands shake. It's so beautiful. I love the woodpecker. I used to volunteer at Audubon, at one of the Audubon sanctuaries. And my grandfather actually taught in Tulane, which is across the street from Audubon Park and Museum and Zoo. And he would take us there when we were kids. Anyway, we used to have woodpeckers in our in the woods before I moved to the treehouse, closer to the city. But anyway, different state. Oh, look at this! I love her acorn. I'm all about acorns. I love acorns. I don't know. I guess it's that kid in me thing, but I just think they're the prettiest things. All right, so we're gonna read this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So that is 39. 39. Let's go to 39. And 39 says, ooh, look at this. Okay. Uncover. A revelation looks to be uncovered. Bear in mind the bigger picture. The woodpecker is a resourceful and adept problem solver. He may be an excellent totem to consult when important decisions need to be made, as he shows you how to balance intuition and intellect. You can communicate very directly with a woodpecker token. He is straightforward and to the point. On the other hand, an unassuming toadstool totem should not be overlooked, as it will most definitely wait for you to ask the questions. A little like that caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. See what tools, sorry, my eyes are not that great. And the type is small. See what tools you can uncover to help you on the path to a balanced repose. Perhaps a pendulum dowser or a piece of yellow jasper, which is a wonderful stone to help in decision making. There may be some news to contemplate on the horizon involving a small but important decision to make in a matter of integrity in its revelation. Ponder the bigger picture and be mindful of those who are involved. Go within and use your own mental resources before taking action. Right? Gentle power. Pendulums. Okay, so go within and use your own mental resources before taking actions. Pendulums or other dowsing tools may be of help. Yes, like the tarot, or meditation, or music, even like hemisync music, or drumming, or dancing. I don't know, but sound is very important. And for those of you that like smell, get outside, or clean your house and wash the floors. I call it angel water. And just your own, a few little oils, essential oils here or there, and open the windows and allow spirit to flow in and just clear your mind. Get away to, if you're in someone else's house, maybe, and things are getting heated, go help in the kitchen, or just go outdoors and get some fresh air. Ask your inner self, ask your angels for answers. Look for signs. I always say, I have several that, it's so funny how the universe works, but I have several. And when you ask the universe for a sign, Be specific in the kind of sign you want. It could be something from a quarter, or a dime, or a number, or a feather. It could be a sentence, the chorus of a song, the title of a book. It could be anything. It could be something that your neighbor says, or a word that you hear over and over again. You know, all of a sudden you haven't ever heard that word, and all of a sudden that new word is everywhere, and it's like, okay, you know. Well, not everywhere, but maybe you see it 2 or 3 times in a day, and then you don't see it again, but it was like, whoa, that was weird. Okay? So just saying, pray and have faith, because there are great things happening. There are great dreams. Great dreams are unfolding for many of you in this group. Treasures, and the treasure of rediscovering yourself, and making your dreams, this new cycle. You have the world, you know, you have so much potential, and you know, you're all come celebrating, and the world, the potential. Just be careful of these little landmines, as or mind mines, as they say, whatever. You know, just be careful. Don't get caught up in shit, because it isn't worth it. You know, don't have, oh, look at this. I'm playing with cards, and boundaries comes out. Remember, firm boundaries may be needed now. You know, I don't know if they are or not, but they may be needed. Just keep that in mind, and remember, embrace your shadow. It is your truest companion, meaning don't forget the lion, your roar, your essence, the star that you are, and your connection with the divine. And ask for the divine's presence to keep you safe and protected, and of right mind and heart, so that you may uncover the answers with integrity, you know. And who knows, your investment of that generosity, of that openness, of, you know, whatever, will really make your dreams come true. Put you in a whole different energy. Okay, so with that said, I have to hurry up because I don't know what time it is, but it's getting late. I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to put the Tangerine Quartz on top of this stone. I love the bottom of it, and it's like a saucer. It's a fossil, but to me, it's like it's beautiful. It's an anemone. My pronunciation is not so good, but it's, you know, like billions of years old. Imagine the energy of the earth. So I put it upside down so it nurtures the earth. It's almost like a bowl. And Tangerine Quartz, golden, beautiful, orangey. You know, this is the ¿cómo se llama? The second chakra, and it's your sacral chakra. And for all things sacred, for all of us and the earth. And to clear away the illusions. And there, I told you about St. Gabriel, for those who don't know, because, and yes, we will put back our green amethyst, because green is for the heart, to help heal the heart of all of us, of nature, and to all of us, you know, and our planet, and each other. So that is my wish upon the stars, upon the universe, upon our angels. And if you wish to make the wish along with me, you can. As always, we at the treehouse only send forth love and healing, knowing that everything we send comes back to us threefold at least, they say. The Wiccans say. Tenfolds, say others. I don't know. All I know is my heart wants to help myself as well as others, because I'm in this road towards understanding. And it's a beautiful journey. Just be mindful. Be mindful. Remember your crowning. That's what the universe wants you to remember at this time. You are a star, a child of the infinite. Don't let yourself down. Your divine center, your heart, your sacred self down. Because the dreams that you are manifesting with a pure heart are amazing. All right, my loves. Till next time, this is Amethyst Star Willow. Thank you for joining us at the treehouse. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And share if you think that there's somebody else who would maybe needs to hear it. I don't know. And if you want, I put videos out every week. So if you want to see more, look, there's links underneath my channel thing. And if you want to know when they come out, go ahead and hit the subscription button and the bell. All right, my loves, till next time, sweet dreams.